Wife left our marriage after 1 year and 6 months in the United Kingdom. Part 2. My wife became so unbearable when I tried to have conversation with her. She would pick fights. I decided to check her phone for the first time and I got the shock of my life. She was fucking other guys from her workplace. This was a lady I married as a virgin. The guy said in the text how good her coochie was, how he wouldn't wait to have her again, how far he had fun driving her home. She should dump me for caging her. Some were promising her marriage and one suggested that she should get her COS from NHS. She should dump me and get a better life, etc. I was very sad. I comforted her, but she didn't look remorseful and never said a word. Neither did she stop cheating. During this time, I had applied for a master's program in nursing for her in United States and two other health-related master's programs she wanted in Canada, as we had previously planned. Unfortunately, the three admissions were accepted. The only thing left was for me to make deposit. I also got a good job in Canada and had submitted documents to Canadian embassy proving we were legally married, but she was unaware of these plans. I was contemplating whether or not to pay her day school deposits. I was willing to forgive her if she was remorseful or apologetic. Due to the constant argument, I decided to give her space. I went to visit my auntie in England for a few days. When I got back, there were raped there were wrapped gifts in the house. I felt my wife had changed. I approached her and asked whose gift was that. She said nonchalantly that it was for a friend. My wife had never got anything from me, ever. I was depressed because my wife was my entire life, and I prayed and cried silently, but to no avail. I got so tired of everything. My wife would make long calls with different men till midnight and would totally ignore me. I was forced to move out of the house. I wanted to tell her all my plans so bad, but she never gave me the time. After moving out, I reached out to her and asked her if we were still on the same page, staying married. I sent her a message stating she should reply if she's still with me in this marriage or don't reply if she's not. And the condition was to get back to me in 2 weeks. 2 weeks later, no response. I called to let her know I had acknowledged her request and filed for a divorce and sent her a copy. She didn't respond either. I sent Canadian embassy documents to prove I'm no longer married to her and her name was removed immediately. I finally relocated to Canada and a few weeks later she sent message asking about sponsorship updates, which I told her I knew nothing about that. She replied she would sort herself out. Few months later she went back to Nigeria because her visa expired. If she had told me she wanted to stay back in UK, I would have applied for postgraduate program for her, and if she had shown a bit remorse I would have reconsidered. That was how much I loved her, but she was clearly not interested anymore. She kept telling her friends she came visiting, and today she's still unaware of my location. I think this I think this love thing is not for me.